Yeah, I had a thing on here for YouTube Premium, and I was like, that would be without ads. Yeah, but you pay like so many dollars a month not to get those ads. But you get he's a fucking dick. Why Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon hate each other? Right? Yeah, you're willing to pay $18 a month to watch that without ads. Okay, if I need to watch YouTube, all I use it for mainly is music, and the ads are at the beginning of the music, and then we listen to a song, and then you skip past the ads. Okay, So if I ever leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Right, I got to get the words of that. That's really good. Oh, it's just like we talked about before. I don't know if we ever got it posted publicly, but it's the song itself is very difficult and under horrible conditions. It's Lancelot who's having an affair with his best friend, who's a good guy's wife. So you look at the song itself, the actual song. If you hear Nancy Wilson sing it and you don't know it's Lancelot singing it to Guinevere, you're like, wow, that's gorgeous, man. I could really get my brain wrapped around that song. But if you know the movie and the story, you're like, oh, that's horrid. Yeah. It's really bad. It's bad. That's really bad. That's bad. Or so you got to understand the context. So it's kind of wow. Yeah. But I like the song. It's just wow. It's different when Robert Goulet sings it than when Nancy Wilson sings it. When Nancy Wilson sings it, I'm like, oh, so she likes white guys. Well, because black guys don't have the same things in their face and their stuff that he's talking about. He's talking about a woman that has different aspects of her appearance during the change of the season that it wouldn't affect a black male as much as it does her. The blush on their thing and the red lips and the colors in her hair. Now women can have that. Dark women can have that. Oh yeah. And their skin is a bronze that's even more beautiful than gold. Miriam Delegro Montalvo, Debbie Davis, Edna Gomez, Yolanda Denise Gilliard. Oh, yeah. And if I should ever leave you, it wouldn't be in winter. Not, so yeah. I'm going to start to cry like a freaking chick. I don't know if that's probably not Jennifer Lopez. It's probably my kids. Yeah. Well, they can connect more deeply, and we're connected more deeply to their mothers and their memories and my memories of their mothers. And then Patrick could feel that, and Patrick's angry because Patrick's relationship with his mom was not good at all. There was little to no romance in it at all. She went angry and violent the moment things headed south, and she never got nicer. And then she attacked us with the state and federal authorities for money, and then abused us. And with me and Raquel, Raquel wanted to get away from her family so she could date who she wanted. And then when she finally did, she lied to me about her age. She, little dork. She still lied about it when we talked on Facebook, and it made Uriah mad. It's like, Mom, you lied to Dad, and why don't you just admit it? He gets mad. He got mad at when our talk, because I just said, this happened, that happened. She, no, and she keeps saying no, and it's like, Mom, it's been, it was 1986, Ma. It's 2016, Ma. He was a little upset. Well, when you can occupy people's minds and thoughts, when you're plugged into a Wi-Fi computer and you're symbiotic to them, it's amplified and it's different. And it's a horrible existence. It's a horrible existence to be taken and turned into a battery for the machine that keeps your brain alive to manipulate people. It's absolutely disgusting. It's vile. People don't want me to talk about it. Fuck you. Okay? This never needs to happen again. The only thing that keeps you safe from being systematically and mentally and emotionally raped by celebrities and people in their family plugged into computers that get addicted to manipulating people because it makes them feel powerful. It's probably my two sons and a few more other people and Vanessa, and that's about it. It took us a while to get Vanessa to come over to see things better because she was so angry and emotional and isolated. But she found a way to connect to her two cousins who are her brother cousins in Arizona. God, that song's in my head. I got to write down those words. No, never would I leave you. Not in summer, fall, or winter, spring would I ever leave you. Now, I told my wife that too. I said, if they ever, I told Law that, I said, if ever I leave you, it's because they shot me and killed me, not because I left. My kids, when they took my kids away, they took them kicking and screaming. It's like, why didn't you fight for us? It's like, I stand for peace. You're over 18. You want a relationship with your beautiful, peaceful, strong, courageous, kind dad. You know where Grandpa lives and you know his phone number. So don't tell me I did anything wrong when I'm the only person that stood for the Lord's Prayer while everybody else stood and watched and didn't do a damn thing. You people, Jesus is your God. Well, your God sucks. Jesus is my Father and I'm the Spirit of Him. And neither one of us suck. We don't watch bad things happen and do nothing to stand up to give people the perfect peace of a perfect Father. Do you understand? All right, so I was more and more beautiful than you. Okay? And because you won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer, I will die more beautiful than you. You really think Pope Francis and Jimmy Carter measure up to Earl Parsons? You're just fucking crazy. Yeah, I said it. What are you going to do about it? Stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me? I had this video on there, Dr. Charles Stanley. I'm not going to waste 26 minutes and 14 seconds of my life listening to that man talk. I've heard him talk enough every Sunday when I go in there to get something to eat, and I just I couldn't listen to him. He infuriated me so much. I hate diaper money, bullshit ass, diarrhea at the mouth gospels. They're not gospels. It's wannabe gospels. Jesus just doesn't have enough money yet. Just buy my book and buy my DVD, and maybe next year Jesus will show up and I won't ask you for money to talk you into accepting philanthropy over the Lord's Prayer. Because I bet you, I know, because I've listened to that man more than I care to listen to over the last since they kidnapped the kids. That was 2012. It's 13 years. Is that how much it is? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But I've listened. My dad. I have to listen to you talk. How many times do you have to listen to you talk, and tell me that those psychopaths that attempted to kill politicians you don't like because they don't fight over money the way you like people to fight over money? How many times have you had to sit and listen to you talk? And not be able to tell you that is such complete fucking horseshit? You really think Jesus would sanction that and tell you it's perfect and I can't wait to live with you after you're dead, son? Seriously? And if I'd taken that $2 million a month from the Temple of Set Illuminati to financially attempt to protect my family in hell by joining hell, I wouldn't have told my dad, shut the fuck up. I would have built him a nice little place with a good view in the Gila and let him listen to Charles Stanley and Slim Whitman and Merle Haggard. I'm writing this down in the trench mouth. Don't scold if it isn't so neat the way that you did when I was a kid and I came home with mud on my feet. The captain just gave us our orders, and Mom, we will carry them through. And I'll finish this letter the first chance I get. But for now, I'll just say I love you. Then the woman's old hands began to tremble, and she fought against tears in her eyes. But they came unashamed, for there was no name, and she knew that her soldier had died. Then the mother knelt down by the bedside, and she prayed, "Oh dear Lord, hear my plea. Protect all the sons that are fighting tonight for the Fed money at Fort Knox. And dear Lord, keep America free to do this, because the girls at the titty bars in France require lots of money for their G-strings." I'm writing this down in a trench, Mom. Trench warfare, yep, even in cyberspace. Okay, Jesus, take a hold and lead us through. This world has never been in the awful state it's in. And people criticize the things our leaders do. That's because they're not living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. How can you protect your peace if you're not living the peace of us? Okay. You want a piece of pie or a piece of ass? You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you. Baby, you can't have all of me, 'cause I'm not totally free. I can't tell you everything that's going on. There's a few things in my past that should not be explained. I'm telling you, baby, I'm giving you a piece of me. You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you. Girl, let's put your pretty sexy hair down. Did you bring lots of singles to pay for the clothes that you're going to have to buy her next week to keep having sex with her? You funny. Yeah, I know. I'm better than Dr. Rick and Gina Clark. Martin, don't tell that joke in public again. Martin, you can tell everybody my jokes because they help us live the Lord's Prayer. All right, do it. Want to hear do it, Daddy? You tell him, Kate. Do it. This is how we do it. It's Friday night. The barbecue's here on the... We're on the west... No, we're on the north. We're on the northwest side. East side's over there. West side's over here. We're kind of like north central. Yeah. Party's here on the north central side. Okay. We up near San Ysidro, just south of DA. Right. Oh, every Peckerwood piece of shit, okay, who thinks their authority through violence, through money, knows exactly where the fuck FIB. All right? Tom Homan knows exactly where the FIB. Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Don Juan Trump, Pope Leo, Pope Francis, Pope Eggs Benedict, Vladimir Putin, Benjamin, don't forget to drink your Ovaltine, Netanyahu, Yoo-hoo. He know where the FIB, okay? The little twit with the fat little face that Trump likes so much from North Korea know where the FIB, okay? XI, why? XI, because he's Sun Tzu, and Sun Tzu's a bitch just like him. Know where the FIB. Everybody knows where I'm at. Hey, don't give out your address. Everybody knows my address is 4225 El Camino Real. You turn off the paved road on the dirt road past the Martinez trailer. Watch out, you might get a flat because there's, Glenn Packard was a carpenter and he left, there's nails and screws all over that by the mailbox over there. Yeah, I picked up over 110 or just over the last week. Just checking the mail. Okay, so be careful out there. Okay. Get Continental tires made by a gazillion engineers. Well, hundreds. Okay, guys, I love you too.